Today's video, yes, we're going to review a specific amiibo, but really, this video is all about the official stance of what we at Thriftdweller think about amiibos. What up, YouTube? This is Nate from Thriftdweller, and you're joining us for episode 4. This is episode 4 of Unbox Review. This is also episode 4 of 5 Days of Thriftdweller, where we're putting out videos once a day in celebration of our 5th year here on YouTube. Today, something that can be seen as controversial in the video game community that we all live and play in. I'm pretty sure you've seen these on other people's channels, or you yourself are a collector. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing Nintendo Amiibos. You either love them or you hate them. I'm wearing John Cena inside. Now these ones, you can pick them up anywhere. These ones in particular I picked up at my local retro video game store, and they're pretty much the same price everywhere, or they should be. The big problem I think with this, and we'll get into it the further we go into this video, sometimes people try to price gouge these. And I think that's where a lot of the animosity comes. So just to get an idea of what the retro video game community thinks about amiibos, I asked 2 of my best friends in the world, Ian and Lester, what they thought. I'll read Lester's first. They texted me. Lester's was easy, actually. Lester was like, as a marketing gimmick, Nintendo, perfect. But personally, let's just say Lester is indifferent to amiibos. He could care less. That's a paraphrase, though. However, Ian, being the author of the Iliad, I asked him what he thought about amiibos, and he goes into his life story about it. But basically, when they first came out, he was super excited about them. He started trying to get the first wave. These came out in waves, if you remember. And he was really happy at first, and then he was really pissed because they put rare ones out right away, and then you couldn't collect all of them. So he had a honeymoon phase, per se, and now he's kind of changed where he still buys amiibos. He has a pretty nice collection of them. He only picks up the ones that are like important to him, the ones from his favorite games or whatever. And he does make a point here, though, that in the future, just like Skylanders, we're going to be seeing these in the thrift store. It's just part of the natural cycle and the order of life. Amiibos will be in the thrift store. You heard it here on Thriftdweller. Then that's probably where I'm going to buy the majority of my collection, is like in 10 years from now. The first thing that we do every time here on Unbox Review, we examine the outside packaging. Why do we do this? It's because you as a consumer, this is the first thing that you see. This is what's going to sell you to the product. It's always fun to critique how well they did. So this is the front. Here, this specific one here is Zero Suit Samus. Really one of the nicer looking amiibos in my opinion. And there you go on the back. The first thing you'll see from a marketing standpoint, I think this is absolutely perfect. Beautiful graphic. You have a complete like window box display. Every angle almost of this amiibo you can see, and it really does showcase it very well. So if I was a kid, like at Walmart, I want that, mommy. And on the back, they kind of give an explanation about what the amiibo does. Now there's a few ways to unbox this. You can find those on YouTube. Probably the most popular way to unbox this. I got a knife for this video. You get a knife, and then you kind of follow along the bottom.
Is it recording right now?
It is recording right now.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. Gen 6 just walked in the house, ladies.
Hey guys!
Where was I? I was like, how do you unbox this? The most popular way on the internet is you kind of follow along the bottom here and you score it. You gotta score it gently, and then you just keep cutting away with it until you can open it up as a flap. And that way you can keep your amiibo in the display if you're that type of person. What do you think about amiibos?
I don't know what they are.
And there's that.
Yeah, there's me. PlayStation don't have amiibos.
PlayStation's better. So after you score the bottom enough, you'll be able to do this kind of thing. You might need to do a little bit of work to get it out. You'll notice at the bottom here they have this thing, and before, back in the day, people would keep their amiibos in the box and just tap it on the controller, and they never had to open their Amiibo. So they put this shit in there so that way you can't do that. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, an Amiibo. What is this thing? What does it do? Let me educate you, Raph, on what these are.
Yes, please.
Basically, these are little sculptures of very popular Nintendo characters. And they're actually very cute. I personally think they're really cool. They have no movability to them. And the way this interacts with your Wii is that the bottom of this, you tap it at the edge of your Wii remote or your Wii controller. And through magic and a mixture of sorcery, you can actually transfer information from Super Smash Bros. Wii U onto this. You can train your Amiibo in certain ways. And all of a sudden you got a computerized fighter here that you can put up against other people's computerized fighters. We run a retro video game convention in the city, and literally people are watching a tournament of computers fighting and kids bringing their Amiibos, tapping it into the game, and we're watching it fight. Not only is this a nice, neat little sculpture statue thing, it actually has playability in the game, and it just adds, I guess, to the whole Amiibo allure. But in reviewing this particular figure in general, it's a very tiny scaled figure. I don't have my ruler here. It's about the size of my thumb to my wrist. Very scientific here. It's about the height of 3/4 of a cell phone, if that's a measurement for you. But going really up close, it's very well detailed. You can see specifically here Zelda. She has a beautiful dress on. They have intricate design, not only in the sculpt but also in the paint. Nintendo never does anything half-assed when it comes to their own licenses, I think, and this is no exception. Nintendo really does. If I was a kid, this is awesome to me. As an adult, I can appreciate the detailed work that goes into it. And the fact that it can interact with your Wii U, that's awesome. And they're very collectible. Nintendo releases waves after waves of these things. But I think the beef with this comes partly to Nintendo's marketing campaign, which, can you fault them? Nintendo, I think, did an amazing job with Amiibos. They're like the hottest selling thing for Nintendo right now, and probably the only thing keeping them above water, knowing that the Wii U did not keep them above water. And then you get the price gougers who, like Mega Man. Okay, here's the story. Mega Man is a general release Amiibo. Yes, they don't release unlimited amounts of these things, but you know, it was a general release Amiibo Mega Man. But then there were people in my city, they go to Toys R Us, they scoop up all 20 of them. And all of a sudden, Mega Man is rare because there's this demand for it, and the supply is all taken up by gougers. And if you honestly, would you do that for $1? I'm sure half of you would say yes, and the other half would be lying. And then there's those people who are just rebelling against being a slave to something, and I think Amiibo maybe does that. You see people who dedicate whole walls in their game room, kids dedicate whole shelves to these Amiibo things, and there are whole channels like, you know how we do game hunting here on Thriftdweller? Amiibo hunting. Seriously, that's a thing to some people. For people who don't know, that's a thing. Amiibo hunting. You know, it's your right to buy it or not buy it, in all honesty. Everything you do, you vote with your dollar in society, right? If you don't like something, you don't buy it. If you like something, you buy it. To be mad at the Amiibo market, it's like being mad at a hurricane. Yes, it sucks that it comes by your city, but what you gonna do about it? Nothing. You make videos to say how angry you are at the hurricane. The Amiibo hurricane will be here in today's gaming culture. How long will it last? Is it just a fad? Possibly, but Nintendo's done really good with niche markets. Like, look at the portable system market. As for Thriftdweller's official stance on this, do what you want, do whatever makes you happy. Really, what I say at the end of the day, what Ian and what Lester says, has no bearing, it's just our opinion. But man, do what makes you happy in life. Collect them if you want to collect them. Don't if you don't. Oh, I guess I should give this thing a rating. Okay, because it's not super expensive, because it is well detailed, because it has multiple functions rather than just being a little statue, they're beautiful. Like, you know, you can hate on them all you want, but they're still beautiful. I hate Conor McGregor. I think the guy dresses awesome. I'm giving Amiibos a silver maple syrup certification here on Unbox Review. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of everything. Thank you guys very much for helping celebrate Thriftdweller 5 years on YouTube. I had to pause there for a second. Yes, this is our 5th year on YouTube. That's why we're doing 5 days of Thriftdweller and Unbox review is going to be an ongoing series here on Thriftdweller, so don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you guys very much for watching. That's it for me, Nate, and Rap on the couch over here. Say bye.
Have a good night, guys.